First of all, LTD stands for long-term disability. Your long-term disability benefits might be terminated for a number of reasons. The first of which might be something very minor, such as a minor administrative issue. Maybe you missed a form in your application. That can be resolved pretty easily. Some other reasons why your benefits might be terminated are surveillance footage, which might be contradictory to some of your assertions about your disability. The medical opinion of a physician, which states that you are ready to return to work, as well as evidence of a successful medical procedure. That as well would show that you were ready and fit to return to work. The most common reason that long-term disability benefits are terminated is because a change of definition has not been met. And what I mean by that is that there are two relevant periods of eligibility for long-term disability benefits. The first period is from the date of disability to up to 2 years past that. That's called the own occupation period. The test for the own occupation period is less stringent than the next test, and that test involves deciding whether someone is totally disabled from performing the essential duties of their own occupation. Not necessarily at a specific workplace, but their own occupation. The second test is called the any occupation period, which kicks in at 2 years, theoretically up to the age of 65. That test is more stringent. It involves deciding whether an employee is totally disabled from performing the essential duties of any occupation for which they are reasonably qualified. You basically have two options upon termination of your benefits. The first is to file an internal appeal against the insurance company, and the second option is to start a lawsuit against that insurance company. Generally speaking, many people do not want to file an internal appeal for several reasons. Number one, it's not mandatory. Number two, the appeals process can take a very long and arduous time, and oftentimes that time that elapses puts the person at risk of running through limitation periods for starting a lawsuit. And the third reason why is because insurance companies tend to uphold the decision to terminate benefits anyway. In sum, it's always best to consult with an employment or disability insurance lawyer who will walk you through your various options, including whether to start an internal appeal or to start a lawsuit. If you decide to start a lawsuit, what happens is you're suing the insurance company for the payment of benefits for essentially 2 periods of time. The first period of time is for the denial of benefits up to present date, if and whenever that kicks in, and the second is for payment of benefits into the future.